guys, and welcome back to House Edge. We're talking college week 12. How you doing, Bert?
Doing good, doing good. Terrible plays last week. I'm terrible at betting college football, but trying to get back in the
Yeah,
winning.
we need to get a lot better, or you guys just need to get the hint and start fading.
Yeah,
We'll still give them out.
exactly.
Oh man. So what you got on the plays?
Uh,
We got a
we,
common play here.
yeah, exactly. We have a common play which has spelled bad things in the past, but I'm pretty confident in this one. Penn State 28 and a half over Purdue. This line's kind of disrespectful. Every team's been putting up minimum 30 on Purdue and pretty much shutting them out. James Franklin likes to beat up on bad teams. They're not much better than Kent State.
Yeah, as you said, the Purdue team is terrible. If you look at their, just their box scores against ranked opponents, they're 146 to 7. We've got
Wow.
to be able to put up those type of points against them. The other teams being Oregon, Ohio State. So yeah, we
Yeah,
if they can put up 35, we can at least put up 29.
I think so too. It's We should also shut them out. I mean, they have no offense.
Yeah, I'm hoping for a donut.
Yep. And for my next play, I am going to be taking Tennessee 9.5 point underdogs against Georgia. According to a report by the coach, the QB is good to go for the game for Tennessee. And Georgia last week got absolutely destroyed by Ole Miss. If you watch that game, it really was not close. The only touchdown that Georgia got easily was off the initial interception, right where they got the ball at the 20-yard line. Ole
Yeah, I was watching this closely. I had Georgia minus 1.5 and an all minus 7.5.
Yeah.
Was not too happy while watching.
Yeah. They did not look good. Carson Beck is not him. That offense is inconsistent. They don't have the right wide receiver group. And if there's a good defensive line against them, they are really going to struggle to move the ball.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, 9.5 is just so many points.
Way too many points.
All right. And the last game I'm taking, this team has been pulling through for me in terms of cashing on my parlay. Shout out Pitt for losing last week. BYU minus 2.5 over Kansas. Kansas looked really good last week, but BYU undefeated. I don't think they're going to give up their playoff chances against Kansas at home.
Yeah, I like this play. BYU, I mean, undefeated season. Kansas is probably middling in the country. I'll take this play.
Yeah, don't know too much about either of these teams, but the game kicks off at 10 o'clock in Utah. Kansas isn't going to be very happy about that.
The old time zones.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, moving over to my plays. I'm gonna be taking Illinois -3 versus Michigan State. Michigan State is averaging 17 points a game
Hmm.
this season. That's not going to be enough to beat Illinois, especially with that Illinois defense and the way that they run the ball. I think this is easy cash here.
Yeah, I have Illinois in my parlay. I agree with you. They're going to win this game. Just don't know by how much.
And then we're going to be taking Nebraska +9 versus USC. This USC team has really struggled in their Big Ten schedule. I see these two teams about even on the talent level. I mean, they have this better quarterback, I think, at Nebraska with Dylan Raiola. And they're getting 9 points because of home field. I think that's way too much.
Yeah, is USC the home team here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's if it was +9 at Nebraska, I was gonna book that right now. But yeah, 9 points is just a lot for a team that is middle of the pack Big Ten against middle of the pack Big Ten. I agree here.
Yeah, those are tough matchups. USC defense, while better than last year, is still not good on average to the country. I mean, they're a lot better than they were last year, but
Right,
it's still not cutting it.
right. Moving on
Hell,
to parlays, right? What do you
yep.
got, Rob?
I got a 3-leg parlay here. We're going to take all money lines. We're going to take Colorado to beat Utah, Clemson to beat Pitt,
I
and
have
then
both
Bama
those.
minus. Oh no, there's a spread in here. I'm going to take Bama minus 41.5 versus Mercer. Bama with the cupcake game in the middle of the schedule. Expect them to put up at least 50 on Mercer. Um, so let's take the first two money lines as a little sprinkle extra juice
Yeah.
onto them, plus 223.
Yeah, 100% agree with this parlay. Every single leg of it. I actually have two of the legs in my parlay. And Bama playing an FCS team middle of the season and just beating up on them is kind of criminal, but we let them get away with it every single year.
Yeah, they get their. I mean, they get like at least two games that are basically spring training games for them.
Completely cupcakes. I guess we get it too with Kent State and Purdue. Yeah. So for my parlay, you guys have already heard 3 out of 4 money line legs. Clemson over Pitt, Illinois over Michigan State, Colorado over Utah, and Tulane over Navy. Navy looked really, really bad against Notre Dame, and Tulane's another good team. That puts me at plus 293. Need to get on the green side for some of these parlays. It's been abysmal this year.
Yeah, I think you'll squeak this one out. I obviously agree on 3 of them as they're my plays. And the Navy magic is wearing off. I think Tulane gets that done.
Yep. Army's better, it turns out. I guess we'll see when they play each other. All right. That wraps up our picks for Week 12 college football. Good luck with your bets. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next week.
See you next week. Good luck, guys.